Good morning, Knights. I'm Annika Gill.
I'm Janet Carpenter, and you're watching Knights News.
Welcome back to another episode of Knights News. This year, Knights News has started completely virtual. We will be bringing more interviews from staff members and students in the near future.
On September 17th, we will be having our first virtual back-to-school night from 5:45 to 7 p.m.
This Friday, September 18th, will be our first progress report deadline. Make sure you've turned in all your assignments on time. Cassie Katuri interviewed Ms. Leo from the College and Career Center on September 4th regarding important information on standardized testing and the college application process.
How have the SATs and ACTs changed due to COVID-19, and what information can you give the students of SMHS regarding these tests at the moment?
Yeah, that's a great question. So there's been lots of changes now with the SAT and ACT due to the pandemic. The main thing is that, most students have not even had the opportunity to test, and almost every single school is going at least test optional for fall of 2021. So that'll be for our current seniors, okay? Test optional means that you can submit test scores if you have some, if you have the opportunity to test, or if you're planning on testing in the fall. And if you submit them, they will use those scores to determine admissions, and then also to possibly to determine eligibility for some scholarships that they have. But you might want to look into if any of your schools if they're test optional, there might be some benefits to taking the test. So it really depends. If you have specific questions, you can reach out to your counselor, you can reach out to me, and we can have a more detailed conversation. So the main line is that you don't need to take the test. And for the SAT and ACT, there are tons of online resources. Specifically for the SAT, they actually partner with Khan Academy. And if you go to the College Board's website and just look for SAT practice, they have a lot of resources there, and they are all free for students.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Leo, for providing us with this up-to-date information. Upperclassmen, make sure to contact your counselor or members of the College and Career Center if you have any questions regarding standardized testing, college applications, or financial aid.
Mr. Ziegler is the head of our San Marcos High AP department and a member of the AP board. Because of our current situation, there are still a lot of questions regarding AP testing. My co-anchor interviewed Mr. Ziegler on how the AP tests are going to be administered, as well as how students are going to be able to pay for the tests.
How will the tests be administered this year?
The College Board has made it really clear that they're going to allow schools to decide based on local conditions. If San Diego County is free and clear and everything looks good and we're not having any issues, then we can do face-to-face. If people are feeling uncomfortable or conditions aren't allowing it, then there will be digital exams. We have the option to have one or the other, or actually in both. And so San Marcos High School will make that decision when we get closer to it in the spring.
Our next question is, in what ways can students and their families that are financially impacted by COVID-19 be accommodated for AP testing fees?
The AP exam, or the College Board, as well as the state of California, put together fee waivers, and the district helps out with those fee waivers. So students that are financially impacted will need to go into the school's website, and they have to go to programs, AP testing, AP paperwork. And in the AP paperwork, it gives all the guidelines and all the information that students would need, parents would need to fill out forms. There's really two forms they would need to fill out. They need to fill out an application to take an exam, and they would also have to fill out the fee waiver eligibility form. So they would fill out both of those forms, make sure everything is signed, and then they do have to pay in person. And there are dates for in person on the website so that people can stop by and pay. They will have to pay using a cashier's check or a money order. With the COVID, again, people don't want to be able to pass cash around. So cash is being restricted.
Awesome. Well, that's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
No problem, Janet. Take care.
Thank you to Mr. Ziegler for your time. The AP test payment period is now open. Make sure that you pay for your tests before October 2nd, 2020. In-person dates and times are based on grade level. Please check the school websites to view the schedule for these payment windows.
If you would like to view the interviews in their entirety, check out our Knights News YouTube channel at bit.ly/SMHS Knights News. They will also be posted on our website as soon as that comes out.
Make sure to also follow us on Instagram at SMHS Knights News for updates in the studio and important announcements. We are also posting our episode and some of the full interviews as well.
That's it for this week, Knights. Remember, stay focused.
Be positive, and we'll see you next week.